For years, this was the end of the journey, the final prize. After a decade of visa fees, stress, and uncertainty, after finally securing indefinite leave to remain, the British passport was supposed to be a formality, a confirmation of your place in this country. That is no longer true. In 2025, the path to citizenship is not the final step. It is the final, most treacherous minefield. The Home Office has laid a series of hidden traps, a set of unwritten rules that can disqualify even the most deserving applicants at the very last moment. These are the secret citizenship bans, the ghosts in the machine designed to catch you out when your guard is down. Today, we are going to expose the 5 critical citizenship bans that everyone who holds ILR or hopes to one day must understand. Your belief that ILR means you are safe is the most dangerous assumption you can make. Before we arm you with this vital knowledge, I need you to do something important. Share this video with every single person you know on a UK visa. This information is not just useful, it is essential for protecting a decade of hard work. Give it a thumbs up so that this warning can reach more people. To my returning subscribers, you know we go deeper than anyone else. And I thank you for your support. If you are new, subscribe now, because what we are about to discuss could be the difference between holding that passport and receiving a soul-crushing rejection letter. First, the good character time bomb. Every citizenship application hinges on the applicant proving they are of good character. In the past, most people with indefinite leave to remain assumed they had already passed this test. After all, you can't get settlement if you have a serious criminal record. But in 2025, the Home Office is treating the citizenship application as a full forensic review of your entire life in the UK. And they are using a much finer microscope. The time bomb is this: a minor issue from your past, something you thought was resolved and forgotten years ago, can be resurrected and used to deny you citizenship. We are not talking about just serious crimes. We are talking about a fixed penalty notice for a driving offence from 7 years ago, which must be declared. We're talking about a minor, unintentional tax discrepancy that you settled with HMRC 4 years before you even got ILR, or a brief, accidental period of overstaying between visas that was rectified a decade ago. The Home Office's position now is that holding ILR does not wipe the slate clean. They will re-examine every single piece of data they have on you, and if they find anything that, in their opinion, demonstrates a lack of respect for the law, they can refuse you. It is a retroactive punishment. You are being judged today for a mistake you made yesterday, even if you were already forgiven for it. The good character requirement has been weaponized into a ticking time bomb placed at the very start of your immigration journey, set to detonate at the final hurdle. Second, the digital ghost and the travel ban. To gain citizenship, you must prove your residency in the UK, which includes sticking to strict limits on how many days you have spent outside the country. The rule is clear: no more than 450 days of absence in the 5 years before you apply, and crucially, no more than 90 days in the final 12-month period. This has become a brutal, non-negotiable ban. Going over by even a single day, perhaps because of a family emergency or a cancelled flight, will almost certainly lead to an automatic refusal. There is virtually no discretion. But the real trap here is the digital ghost. The Home Office no longer just relies on the stamps in your passport. They are building a complete digital picture of your life. They can access flight manifests, bank transaction data showing you using your card abroad, and even scrutinize your social media for posts that contradict your declared travel dates. If your digital footprint doesn't perfectly align with the dates you've provided, you will be flagged. If you cannot account for every single trip with perfect accuracy, you risk being accused of deception, which is an instant failure of the good character test. You are being haunted by your own digital ghost, and any inconsistency can destroy your application. You must be a perfect record keeper because the system is designed to punish anything less than absolute perfection. Third, the financial inquisition. This goes far beyond simply being employed or financially stable. While there is no specific income threshold for citizenship itself, the Home Office is conducting a deep forensic dive into your entire financial history in the UK, and it's where many people are now being caught. The Home Office is cross-referencing data with HMRC, the tax authority, with unprecedented aggression. They are looking for skeletons in your financial closet. Did you do a small cash-in hand job 5 years ago and forget to declare it? Did you make a small, innocent error on a self-assessment tax return that you never even knew about? Were you ever a director of a company, even for a short time, that was later found to have compliance issues, even if you had no part in it? This is an inquisition because the burden of proof is entirely on you to prove your financial purity over many years. Any discrepancy they find, no matter how small or unintentional, can be framed as dishonesty and tax evasion. It creates a presumption of guilt. Imagine a freelance IT consultant who, 6 years ago, received a £1,000 payment from an overseas client and mistakenly categorized it in a way that resulted in a £200 underpayment of tax. Even if they were never contacted by HMRC about it, the Home Office's data matching could flag this during the citizenship process, leading to a refusal on good character grounds. Your entire financial life is under scrutiny, and you are being held to a standard of perfection that few can confidently claim to meet. Fourth, the association ban. The good character requirement is not just about your actions, it's also about the company you keep. In 2025, this is being interpreted more broadly and more terrifyingly than ever before. You can be denied citizenship based on your association with individuals the Home Office deems to be of bad character. This is not just about being friends with convicted criminals. It can be far more tenuous. It could be a business partner who, years after you parted ways, was investigated for fraud. It could be a tenant in a property you rent out who is involved in illegal activity without your knowledge. The true danger here is that you can be judged on information you are not even aware of. The Home Office can use intelligence or evidence that is not disclosed to you, citing national security or confidentiality. You could be refused citizenship because of someone else's actions, and you may never be given a clear reason why. It creates a chilling effect, forcing you to question every personal and professional relationship you have. Your life's biggest achievement could be denied because of a person you barely knew whose wrongdoing you had no part in. Finally, the future intentions ban. This is the most subjective and forward-looking trap. To become a citizen, you must declare that you intend for the UK to be your principal home for the future. In the past, this was largely taken at face value for someone with ILR. Now, the Home Office is actively looking for evidence to contradict your declared intention. They are looking for signs that you might be a citizen of convenience, someone who wants the passport for its travel benefits but plans to live elsewhere. What evidence are they looking for? Maintaining a large property portfolio or significant business interests in your country of origin can be a red flag. Having your spouse or children living primarily overseas is another. They are even scrutinizing social media. Have you posted online about your dream of retiring in the sunshine of your home country? Have you talked about plans to move to another country for work once you have the security of a British passport? This is a full police ban. The Home Office is attempting to read your mind and judge your future plans. You are being denied a present reality citizenship based on their speculation about your future. It's a final, cruel twist. After spending a decade proving your commitment to the UK, you can be denied for simply dreaming of a future that doesn't fit their narrow definition of permanent settle. So, there you have it. The 5 hidden bans. The time bomb in your past, the digital ghost of your travels, the financial inquisition, the danger of association, and the judgment of your future thoughts. Getting ILR is no longer the end of the marathon. It is the start of the final, precarious sprint across a minefield. Your future in the UK depends on you understanding these traps. Thank you for watching. I urge you to be meticulous, review your history, check your records, and be prepared. Please share this video and let's talk in the comments. Let's make sure no one else walks into these traps blind. Stay safe and stay informed.